Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, it is he, it is me, P double D E Temple Cooing from the place to be reviews. Right here with all of yous. Saturday night's main event. Yeah, this is kind of nice now. I'm working on two monitors. Thank you to my guest tonight as well, Angelus Draven,
Hey
for
guys.
helping me set that up, man. Welcome, brother. He is the fandom vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Welcome, bro.
Hey man, no problem. Anytime.
Thank you.
If you need any help, just let me know. I'll do my best. I'm not like the know all be all of like computers, but I know some stuff.
Well, that really helped because, like I said, it's nice. I got the monitor up here set
hmm
up, and yeah. Now we were talking off
Yeah.
air, and you're like, "I want three," and I'm like, "I've got another TV."
I have
I just
another
have.
TV that's like a legit TV. I think it's like a 720 p or whatever. But I was thinking about using that, but it's a little bigger. So I don't know how I would. I'd have to rearrange some shit to like put it on my desk.
Yeah, I'm like, it's nice because my camera like moves and like it's got like the flex thing on it, so like,
hmm
I've kind of got it wrapped around the side of that. And I know you guys in the chat. I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat real quick here. Let me get the mouse back down to this one. Here we go. All right. Thank you. First of all, author Stephen Walton, thank you for joining as a channel member and becoming a Kazooian, man. I appreciate it, bro. Let me know if you want a link. I'll shoot you one. I'm drinking coffee. It's about midnight Eastern here, and I was like, should I have a glass of wine? I'm like, you know what? Nah, I don't feel like that tonight.
I had
I'm
a
not feeling it.
bowl of raisin bran crunch, so it's fucking midnight.
I had pizza tonight. That was dinner. But let's acknowledge the chat. Nano Reaper says Jack is on vacation, no interview. Um, and wrestling sucks. It's nothing more than spandex clad fat. Man, shut up, man.
Damn.
You're damn, dude. And here I'm ready. I'm ready to announce I'm actually, like I said, man, September 2nd, West Branch, Michigan. I'll be ring announcing and doing color commentary for Super Shogun Pro Wrestling. It is the Kings. We work Kings Road style. It's that kind of promotion. I had to familiarize myself with it because I'm not really too familiar with a lot of the Japanese stuff, and
Okay.
it's actually very
Is that what
cool.
they
It's
do? A lot
more
of the more Japanese
well. This
wrestlers
will be
or
this will be like our debut. This is like the first show.
oh shit.
They're already projecting 300 to 400 people.
Nice.
So yeah, it'll be fuck, man. But it's more like attack based. Kind of stuff to like soften up a body part to where, like,
hmm
say you might beat a rookie with a move that's not necessarily your finisher, but because they're inexperienced, you could beat them with that.
hmm
As opposed to like you're working a veteran and you're not gonna be able to beat them with a rudimentary type move like you might a rookie. You
Yeah,
know what I
which makes
mean?
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It's psychology. I like the sound of it. Hang on, Steven. Let me shoot you a link, man. All right,
Because
I'm
they
up on the res now.
like the amateur or like the legends or whoever, like the people with more experience build up more of a tolerance towards like the
Ye-
littler moves and stuff like that.
exactly.
I was
E-
watching something too earlier. Speaking of like different moves and stuff in wrestling, where like this guy, I guess he has some promotion. I forget what it's called, but he said about having a banned move list to where like it makes moves that are overused have meaning again.
Okay.
So like at his, he was saying about uh, the thing where they jump through the supe suicida or whatever the fuck it's called. I forget. Where they jump through the middle ropes out against somebody that's banned. Super kicks banned, and there's one other one. And like you can use it, and you can set it up to where like if the ref sees you do it, you get DQ'd. But they could do it where like if something happens and like the ref doesn't see it, they can use that move to make it more meaningful and you can even use it in a story, like to tell a story too, because you can be like,
I
okay,
like that.
well, this move
that.
isn't like, I like that too. And I thought it was interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
EC3, that's what it is.
All right.
Oz.
The control. I've heard of that. The control your narrative. Isn't
Mm-hmm.
him and Adam Scher's in that too? Braun, the artist formerly known as Braun Strowman. I think that was him. But let me finish saying hi to the chat. Tina Bojan, channel member, Kazuian. Hello, darling. If you want a link, Tina, let me know. I sent one to Steven Gap After Dark, one of my mods. Thank you, brother. Says I'm tipsy. I'm gonna be lurking. That's fine. I appreciate you being here. Brutal Morning Wood, the best name on YouTube. What's going on? Mr. Super Oz said, have a great show. I invited Oz on, but he said he's had a long day. He's going to go to bed. I'm like, dude, I know. It's trust me. I pressed the start button at about 6 o'clock this morning. It's Sherry. Sherry, baby. Welcome, Sherry. Hail. Oh, God. ETEP's nose versus Godzilla.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, my nose doesn't have atomic fire breath, but I might sneeze and cause a tsunami, at least blow them around to the other side of the world for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And in case people are wondering why my avatar is a Power Ranger, or, well, it's a Kamen Rider. I was doing some watch parties with the Rookie Critic earlier today, and I hadn't changed it back yet.
You watching some Power Rangers with Rook?
Yeah, some fan stuff.
Okay.
Power Rangers Unworthy is the fan film, and it's like a series. They haven't finished it, but there's like this one. It's like the first Ranger, and it kind of reminds me of like the Flash, where you have the Speed Force, and there's like this apparition that's always after Barry, like, you know, telling him or stopping him from doing bad things to the Speed Force. But yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. What's going on, author Stephen Walton, new Kazuian?
Hail the chat! What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's up, Angelos? How you doing?
I'm doing
What's
good,
Pete?
brother.
What's up, Pete? That's the new studio?
Yeah, man. Me and the wife finished drywalling the ceiling tonight, and dude, check this out. Like, I got this shit to cover one of the walls, right? I'm like, hey, get me some fucking dope ass fabric to cover the walls. So I measured it up, right? And the shit it's fucking like gorgeous, but it's not nearly as much as I would need. So I'm gonna incorporate it, but I'm gonna go get some of the OG Batman shit. But like this is here,
nice.
Let me blow this up real quick. Yeah, dude, it's all old school fucking Marvel comics, like
dude, that is badass.
Yeah, so I'm gonna this wall over here is gonna be covered in that.
Nice.
That and like I said, a few other things, and then I'm getting rugs to cover the floor, and I'm gonna hang some carpet and shit on the wall that I'm facing, which is the wall we built to kind of dampen the sound down. And I'm going to take I'm not finishing the ceiling, but I'm going to tape the seams off so none of the shit's dropping down. And I'm just going to leave it like that. And then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to fabric or carpet the ceiling as well.
Dude, that's incredible, man. Glad to see it's coming along.
This back here is, I'm sorry about the echo out there, gang. There's really nothing in here yet. I just started moving some of my stuff in here permanently. But that's all going to be green screen from ceiling to floor. In that beam, I'm going to cover that up with something. But so the back there is going to be like the green screen area for Trey. And then I'll have like my mobile one in here too.
Beautiful.
Most of the time. Yeah, so I get to start moving the shelves in. Well, I'm gonna go get a rug, a couple. Like I've got like some nice black rugs down in here, but I'm gonna go get seam tape those off, and then lay my other rugs out and go and then start moving shelves in tomorrow. And then Monday I'll go to the old the furniture store I used to work and get some carpet rems for the wall. So yeah, I'm going to Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm so excited to be able to fucking have a dedicated space, and this it's like 11. It's 11 by 17. I mean, it's a nice size.
Hmm.
That is
It's a
nice,
nice
yeah.
size room. Like I said, I can do this. Hang on. Let me fucking launch myself here.
Nice.
I'm just I'm all over the place here, but
It's ETEP's playroom.
It
it
is.
is. Well, what I told the wife I was gonna do was I'm like, look, we got that Jennifer Thomas that comes on. She's a wrestler. She does session wrestling and stuff like that. Hail Scrambles. Where we hide your kilo of fentanyl? Just asking for a friend. Well, there's a spot back, and never mind. You don't give away trade. You don't give away trade secrets. And speaking of that, wait, I'm on the wrong. Hang on. Speaking of which, I'm on the other monitor now. I can just do this up here, and we'll throw some St. Floyd's in the chat, and then we'll drop. Yeah, like I said, Draven helped me hook up another monitor tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of boomerish with it, but it's working. And then I can go over here and be like, "It's me, baby. How you doing, Scrambles the Death Dealer? I heard a big shipment of fentanyl got busted. I couldn't make it. There was a knee on my neck."
Oh God.
Damn it, George. Damn it, George. But no, man, everything is coming along nicely here. I had a little bit of a moment earlier.
What moment was that?
What'd you do?
Well, no, it's not me. I think I heard the door open upstairs, which can only mean one thing. I'm about to be invaded,
Infiltrated.
infiltrated by. I didn't lock. I never locked that door. I never think to lock the door. Just to fuck with them, I'm going to one night. I told him, I said, you can't be karate chopping me. But no, man, I had, the fucking, the drywall was, I measured a piece wrong. Like, and now mind you, like, for me, like, the ceiling is like, what, about 8 foot? I'm 6'3" and I got monkey arms, so I can fucking reach up there, right? My wife is standing on that fucking chair over there. She's 5 foot tall. She's standing on a chair over there. Like, she's getting drywall in her face. I'm like, and it goes back to that theory. It's like, I would never bring you water if you were thirsting in our bed. I would only, sympathize instead. Thank you, white men can't jump. But no, I was like, I now you know my pain, And then 5 seconds later, bam, right in my eye. I'm like, son of a bitch. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, right. But no, so we got it done. It doesn't, like I said, there's this wall over here, like when people build basement walls, like this was up already. It wasn't flush. Like the guy that came over to do like the main construction for me, he was like, he's a builder, and he's like, yeah, he goes, it's a basement wall. He goes, they're never square, So he worked around it, but yeah, I just had to hang that last piece up there over the doors. Like you see, it's done. But yeah, I'm not gonna mud or paint anything on the ceiling. I'm just gonna tape all the seams off so nothing's dropping down.
That's good.
Yep. And yeah, it's Gucci, baby. It's almost go time. Like I said, I want to start producing videos this week. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing. I did a lot of work outside today. I listed my old house. That's fucking on the market now.
Nice.
Well, it'll officially be on Monday, but I signed all the papers on it today.
Awesome,
So,
brother.
Fingers crossed that bitch is gone in about a week. Because our realtors have already kind of been throwing little nuggets out there to potential clients, and yeah, so there's some interest. Well, like I said, it's like an acre in the middle of town, but it's not right on the main street. It's off. Like I still have deer come through my fucking yard, like at the old
Nice.
house too. So I mean, it's yeah. I have the new place there. We got out back. We got fucking bears that walk through the back of our. So I'm like, well, they're either gonna taste the 12 gauge or the AR, or if they get too close, goddamn it, I don't want to have to do that. I like because there's a mom and cubs and shit. They get real protective, so it's like you just let them do their thing and they'll fucking eat and leave. What's up, Frankie? How you doing, Frankie Nose? Damn, let's see. Wait, Brutal Morningwood says I was getting ready to take a ride to help you hang drywall, but Steiner Mass said it'll take me just under 9 hours to get there.
Hail, Brutal. What's going on, brother?
Hail, Brutal, man. You guys and gals out there fucking rock. Like I said, we weren't even going to do a stream tonight. I asked Draven, I'm like, hey, can you help me hook this monitor up? And like I said, so I got the big ass monitor up here now. And I'm like, ah, shit, I was like, I'm going to get this. Like, you want to do it? He's like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it, So I feel bad. Like I said, I don't want anybody to think I'm shortchanging you guys on content. If I could have been producing videos over the last month, trust me, I would have. I know it's been a month and 1 week since I put out a single release video. But trust me, when I get back in full swing, you guys will be like, Jesus, this guy's releasing another video. My goal is to fucking at one point here, once I get everything set up, let me put it this way. I'm dependent on price. I'm looking to hire an editor for some of the videos, for the dailies, because I want to start dropping 3 to 4 videos a day.
Damn right, brother.
I can't. I physically do not have the time to edit that. My big videos, like my Nitro videos and shit, like that's me. I wouldn't expect anybody to be able to edit that the way I do and the way I want it. You know what I mean? Because that's my thing, but it's like, if it's my daily news pop culture videos, ship them, make them Gucci for me, just, little funny shit at the beginning and, tighten it up and intro, outro, bam, ship it. Let me, and that's kind of what I want. But like I said, I need to, I need to get a editor eventually for that.
I mean, really, that's just the next step. That's in what we're doing. Putting out videos every day, put multiple videos out every day. Yep. That's how you grow. And there's definitely benefits to getting editors. And there's people out there that are willing to do it.
And that's it. It's for me right now. I'm just like, because I'm gonna need a new camera. So I'm saving up for that. Like I said, all the fucking channel money is sitting in a fucking account. Everything that I get goes in there. Super chats, fucking channel memberships. Thank y'all, man. You guys and gals are fucking amazing. Thank you for supporting us. I'm actually working. There's a new local print shop, right? So everything is gonna stay on Teespring. I know I don't push the Teespring enough. I need to push the merch more because we do have some nice shirts. That's another thing. I want to do more shirts. I am not good at designing shit like that. So that's kind of something else I'm looking for. But we're going to do some NWO shirts, some new Wakuian orders, right? So I'm going to go get an estimate done on having one of my local, because I want those to come from me. Like, you get one of those shirts, I want to fucking write you a little handwritten letter and put it in there when I ship your shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want, that's something that's like, the shirts on the Teespring are cool. Those are our, I want to do a Saturday night's main event, fucking t-shirt now too. I want to have t-shirts for every show. I want to have a Horseman logo for Mondays.
Awesome.
I want to have a 4K fucking Rogue t-shirt.
Nice.
For the Wednesday night show. That's, I want to brand this shit. I don't want to sit back and say like me and Tony talk about this. We're fighting a culture war. We need to create the culture, and that's why it's beautiful that we have so many goddamn amazing creators. Like I didn't get a chance to put a review of this up yet, but I read Shadow of the Kraken. I lost my copy of it in the move. Like, it was in one of my boxes, and I couldn't. Tony knows I've been going ape shit for the last week trying to find this fucking book because I wanted to read it. So I was going through the box. I've looked through 4 times, and it was like the cover, the plastic stuck to the back of my tablet. So I couldn't, and I fucking picked my tablet. I was like, it's in the plastic. I was like, okay. So I sat down and read the book, and I messaged Vinny right away. I was like, this is fucking amazing. Like, I'm not giving anything away, but if you have not backed it, get a copy of that book right now.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be a part of a group that went through and edited it, and I'll just reread it to make sure it was good. Yeah, that book is amazing. You guys need to pick that up.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I have mine. I still need to open. I want to do a unboxing or whatever of it.
Nice.
But it's good to see your face, Walton. I've been looking at it most of the day today because I'm working on the intro for the Ring of Honor watch party,
Nice.
this coming Saturday. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry my comp took a crap last time. It was, yeah, I mean, I hated missing that. I was looking forward to it. We had such a great time.
Well, there's one Saturday, or this coming Saturday. So
Cool. What time?
8 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm stopping by my parents' house to do some. I'm going to be a good son since I'm up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to do some good son stuff and go help clear off the porch. But I should be back wherever I'm going to be that night before then. So I'll be ready.
All right. Sounds good.
This'll be good because I've got I'll have the fucking whole castle to myself Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
I just got done with having like 8 days alone, and now the wife and kid are leaving. I'm taking him Thursday and dropping him off with the in-laws, and then she will be leaving Friday to go to work, and then she'll be going straight to the cabin after work, and I won't be going up there until the following probably Thursday.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I love, it's like Mel Brooks. It's good to be the king.
Absolutely.
Be the king. And man, I'm getting everything is like we're getting it's the house set up. It feels like home. Like I said, the other one's listed. I got to go back and pick up I've got a planter box that my mother-in-law made for me because I was growing like tomatoes and shit on my deck. So I'm gonna set that up here because I got a garden that's all fenced in and everything. So that'll be a next year project. I got to till it and get fertilizer and all that shit. Man, I grew up in the country. Like I grew
Farmer
up.
Pete.
I was, man. No, seriously. Like we had a fucking huge garden. Like as a kid, I remember running through the fucking rows of corn. I mean, my mom growing these zucchinis and cutting them in half and doing zucchini boats with them and like eating green beans and fucking peas right off the vine. Like that, my mom was a huge gardener until she like physically couldn't do it. And then I did it for a couple of years out there, when I was kind of like I was just working part-time seasonally. So it's like in the summertime, I'd fucking I'd have some spare time. I'd go out there and do the gardening for her and shit. So it was fun, man. I enjoy that stuff. But yeah, it's
we did zucchini one year, and dude, like there was tons of it. Like it was crazy. Like sometimes you like do it and there's like barely any there, and then this one year that we did it, and it was everywhere.
Zucchini's fucking delicious, dude. You ever cut that up and like fry it? Oh, yep. Fried zucchini. Yeah, fried zucchini's amazing. What's up, another monster? Awesome one. Channel member 24 Eyes, Outcast Hours Live. Hail, brother. Welcome. We got 15 people watching. You guys know how to make somebody feel special on a fucking Saturday night.
Share the link, smash the like.
Adega Outlaw. What's going on, Doc? Hail, Doc. Hail. Frankie says zucchini boat's the best. We put seasoned bread. Oh.
I don't think I've ever had it as zucchini boat.
Oh, dude.
We usually just either fry it or you do like
Hail, Carl.
with the butter and all that.
Yep. Yeah, dude, you could put like just noodles in it, like pasta, some Parmesan. I used to do, I did Italian sausage, cut that up in there with the noodles and some Parmesan. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, man. See, man, I know. It's like I got the munchies too. Like I said, I told Draven, I was like, all right, hang on. I said, we'll start at 11:55. I'm gonna go outside. I had to shower. I was covered in drywall still. I'm like, I gotta go shower. I'm gonna hit the bowl and and then we'll roll. So I did want to. So neither of you went to see Thor? Did you?
No, sorry.
Don't apologize. I didn't go see it.
Okay, because I've heard some things about it. Like one person that I was talking to that really isn't invested in the culture war at all. Went to see it with his daughter and said that we were talking about. He says, you could see agenda in it. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, there's a bunch of talk about different things that like didn't need to be there. Like apparently Korg was talking about his two dads and how they make babies, like like holding hands, and I'm like,
they hold hands and they form a new rock.
Yeah, like what? Okay. But like, yeah, there's somebody who isn't even really involved or paying attention to the culture war, seeing how blatant, how
Yeah.
blatant it is. The propaganda and all that shit that's in our movies.
Yep.
This does not need to be there.
Yeah, it's every account, like even the reviewers that like Grace Randolph, who are just shills. Like Grace is she's bought and paid for, but hers she even had a hard time defending it. It was kind of funny listening to her because like she's kind of backhandedly insulting it at times, and then she's trying to build it back up for the sake of like representation. And like she was like, I was sad that Valkyrie wasn't in it more, and I'm like, oh my god, Grace, like nobody likes that character. I'm sorry, like it's just Tessa Thompson. That's all it is. It's literally just her playing herself.
Yep.
So
she's like that in every role that she's in
right.
Yeah,
she just looks bored. She just looks bored and disinterested.
Right. No acting range whatsoever. She's always the same thing.
Yeah.
No. Her performance is flat.
Did you see the meme about was it Thor holding a rolling pin and it's saying he grabs Jane Foster's rolling? He got the power of Jane Foster.
I've seen that. It was great.
Yep. That's another thing. Okay, so the Jason Aaron's run in the comics. Hail Courtney's it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs.
Hail Courtney.
Email me or DM me next Wednesday night. We want to do something for you. So you hit me up and get in touch with me. Tony and I have kind of been waiting to hear from you, but we want to do something for you. So you just shoot me an email. Like I said, email, DM on Twitter. You can message the Facebook page. Links are all in the description. But get with me. Like I said, we got been planning something for you. So just get in touch with me, all right? And it's good to see you in the chat. Welcome. Tessa and Zendaya with less acting ability. And that's it. She's just playing, like I said, she's just playing herself. And that character is disinteresting. She looks bored all the time on screen. She's OP as fuck.
Yeah. Well, doesn't Jane Foster end up dying or something in this anyway?
Yes.
So it's like, what the fuck's the point? Like,
there was no point.
Like,
there was no point to bring.
At least in the comics, they like, I know the comics are pretty shit anyway for.
But they did something with it.
But they do something with her after she has Thor's power, even though it is taking somebody else's power. Because that's all Jane Foster does is take people's power. She's basically everybody in the fucking MCU or in the Marvel universe. It's ridiculous.
And people are asking for trigger warnings to be placed on the movie because of the depiction of her having cancer.
What?
Yeah. They're like, this is shocking. You can't just gatekeep and say, oh, you should know from the comics. It's like, okay, now I've had loved ones in my family die of cancer. It's a fact of life. It happens. Now, do I need it in a movie with a fictional kid? No, I'm sorry. I don't. Did they have a trigger warning on Guardians of the Galaxy when Peter Quill's mom was dying?
No.
I never heard.
I never heard. They'll go back and have another one now because everything's got to have a trigger warning or some stupid thing. It's like, just watch the thing for what it is. Like, I get people react to things differently. I get that, but it shouldn't matter. Like, go into it with it, and see it and do whatever. I don't know. I've
never ever heard anybody complain about Guardians of the Galaxy in that scene at all, ever.
No, there's no safe space required for that one.
That's what bothers me, because this Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming out next year is the last iteration of this team we're getting. And I feel like what I've heard about them in Thor, which they're not really in it very much, is a big letdown. And I don't know. I guess like the way they were portrayed in this kind of like dickish, which I mean they kind of are. They're snarky. But still, it's just like, why? they're gonna ruin this third movie. Like I enjoy. I know a lot of people didn't like the second one. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the second Guardians.
Me too.
I liked it. I like
The
those
first
movies
one
a
is
lot.
still. I think the first one is better. But
It is good.
Two is still good. Like it's not like a decline at all in any way. But
No, it's not. But I do have manliness and motivation is like a machine when it comes to supplying me with articles for like holy shit news as of late. And like I said, he's one of the Kazooians, so I do appreciate that. So I've got this pulled up right now. If I could stop boomering this mouse, but I do have to pay homage to my Kazooians, which I do believe. I need to update the channel membership now. It's we've had some departures and some new members. So here's our channel members thank you video before we share this article. So thank you, Kazooian.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Here we are over on foxnews.com. I think we should have some proper. Here we go. There we go. That's some nice background for this. All right, let me navigate my way up here, and okay, Boomer, you can do this. You can do this.
There
All right, the mouse is up here. There we go.
I believe in you, Ethan.
All right, let's see. West Virginia woman wakes up from 2-year coma after being attacked. Her brother was arrested. Sweet Misty Mountain, take me home, West Virginia. Wendy Palmer reportedly identified her brother, Daniel Palmer, as the man who brutally attacked her in 2020 after she awoke from a coma. So she awakes from a coma after being attacked during... Couldn't they just blame it on the summer of love?
Man.
I mean, you never know. You know, it could be, it could all be St. Floyd. Who knows?
Why would you stick around? Like,
my brother's beating me, but I still love him.
oh God,
it happens.
That's true.
Is this a Donnie and Marie Osmond kind of thing? Like, is this one of those where they're like, we can never tell mom about this? You know, I'm kind of oh, I know.
Nothing for you.
Right?
You're bad.
It is. I know everybody in the chat right now is just thinking he's fumbling his way through this like a kid trying to take off a bra on prom night, and I'm over here, I know what they're saying.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
It is. This is Americana at its finest here, folks. I don't know why this woman would. Why are you? Hey, look, my brother beat me. I'm in a coma, but look, like I said, It was all good. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office announced that Wanda Palmer's brother Daniel, not this guy up here with the tattoos on his face, I would hire him to work in an old folks home. He looks like a trustworthy young man.
Yeah, sure. Nothing possibly could go wrong.
When I started with that private security firm and I was working loss prevention, this is the kind of person if they walked in the store, they're like, oh yeah, just follow him.
Oh, that's how it was when I worked at Kmart. Like I've even got profiled like going into Kmart just because I used to wear a trench coat and the whole goth thing, you know.
Yeah.
So
they were like, he's gonna steal eyeliner, black nail polish.
Right.
And sing Linkin Park as he's walking through the store.
Listen to him. You hear him over there crawling in my skin. He's one fuck. I was the one song I was on the other day. I'm like just taking a video of the face of the raid. I'm like, look, Draven, look.
Well, Darby won't be there Saturday. I'll have to hear the shit.
As I'm out in the driveway at the old house, like loading shit up, and I'm sitting there smoking, and this kid walks by, and I look, and he's got a fucking tether on his ankle. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm moving away from this place. Yeah, the caliber of people that walked by my house over at the old place were just like, because it was like I said, there's like a shopping center and there's like these apartments, and they walk from the apartments down there, and it's just like, I know where you came from. Stay off my goddamn lawn. They're like, hey, do you know how to get down to the store? I'm like, back the way you came.
You're just Clint Eastwood from
Gran,
you know?
Gran Torino. I'm just sitting there squinting at him. Just. That's my dad. I swear to God. The older he gets, the more Clint Eastwoodish he is. I wouldn't have wagered a nickel for her life that morning. She was in that bad of shape. Quite honestly, she was unconscious, circling the drain medically. That's a professional medical opinion, folks. I see you, Brutal Morningwood said bromestic violence. Massive amounts of head trauma consistent with some sort of machete or hatchet type injury. Wow. Sheriff Ross Mellinger said after Palmer's arrest Friday, neighbors found Wanda Palmer unconscious and slumped over a couch in her home on Flatwoods Road in Ravensville, West Virginia on June 10th, 2020, according to court documents obtained by the outlet.
Is that her there?
Yeah, that's Wanda. And that. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
That's a winner.
Yeah, another monster says, it's fentanyl, baby.
At least she doesn't look that bad. Like,
she looks like a normal, like, human. This guy is like the missing fucking link.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, his head
kind of looks like that kid from 2.5 Men.
Jake, all grown up.
Yeah.
Okay. Frankie knows he meant it when he said Lego my Echo. It was the fentanyl. Yep. See, look, all praise be St. Floyd of fentanyl. I told him. I said, hit the bitch. She just woke up from a coma. Treat it like the summer of love, baby. Whoop her good. Damn it, George. You're a horrible influence. You know, the bromestic violence, we need a PSA for that. Just dun, 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 dun. Bailey
was
just
inconsistency.
$10 says it's an uncle. I think this guy's Uncle Daddy.
Oh, no doubt.
Definitely. Drunk Jeff Bridges. Meth is a hell of a drug.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Insanity plea is going to work in his case, says Adega. Oh, God. He looks like he just saw Lizzo naked.
Ooh.
Just.
Pay that shit.
Oh, God. That's just. That's just.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Oh, Grizzo. Jabba the Hutt Izzo. Tehillim 29. Shalom. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us. What's up, Godzillionaire? He says, you need to make the Top Gun take my breath away. That is a fucking brilliant idea. Take my breath away, baby. Put your knee on my neck. Yeah, yeah. I think we can work with that.
Ain't right.
Oh, baby, it's got to be left because you know it ain't right. This is ain't nothing gonna be right tonight up in here. I tell you what.
Oh, damn it! I tell you what, Bobby, this there fentanyl's got me all discombobulated. I can't breathe, Bobby.
Looks like he's in a coma now.
All right.
Shake It Off with Michael J. Fox. Oh. Oh.
Damn.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Dude looks like the lesser known Pisley Adams. Yeah, this guy, like, and you can see here, the teeth gamer is not on point.
Mm-hmm. No. His head is like lopsided. It's like he's melted ice cream.
Her brother already had been a person of interest, but authorities could not file charges until they received a statement from Wanda Maximoff identifying her imaginary children and why she killed so many people and held an entire town hostage and then had the audacity to play the victim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Her brother is the person who attempted to kill her. She identified him. From an investigator's standpoint, this is about as rare as it gets. I think it's a true testament to perseverance and the strength of the victim herself, Mellinger said, according to Fox 11. Wanda started to mutter words on June 27th after being in a coma for about 2 years. On July 12th, police went to visit Wanda in the nursing home where she was receiving care and was questioned about the Summer of Love incident. When asked why Daniel assaulted her, Wanda stated he was mean. A criminal complaint obtained by Fox 11 stated. Court records also revealed that Daniel Palmer had a violent history, according to the outlet. I think this would lead me to believe that this man had maybe a history of violence, as it were, and not being Viggo Mortensen, you know. Mm-hmm. But damn, wasn't that guy in the mask when he was younger? Yeah, that's actually Rocky Dennis, all grown up.
I don't think Rocky would have been so violent.
No, I thought he was pretty nice. You know what I mean?
He was nice. Yeah.
Rocky
I
Dennis was a nice
Miss
guy.
Palmer's Facebook.
Oh God, did you?
I think so. Yeah, I did. I'll link it in the private. You can bring it up.
All right, hang on. Let me get back down here to the other screen. All right, there we go. Okay, let's pull this up. Wanda Palmer. Let's take this, put it up here like so. Damn, I'm getting good at this. I like it. All right. Oh, she's got some rough pictures, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing you that this woman was no saint either. All right, so here's one. She has 4,200 friends. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. Look at this. The simp game is strong. How you doing, sexy? You are very beautiful, gorgeous, so hot, hella lovely.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Wow.
A lot of drugs in that. A lot of drugs going on in that chat right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at Earl.
Yeah.
Well, look at Earl. You look just like my mama. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh, this is terrifying shit right here, folks. You're witnessing this here.
That's somebody's future ex-wife eats up. Take it easy.
I'm telling you. I don't know what people are thinking or doing, but this is drugs are bad, kids, and I don't mean smoking a little reefer. I mean this shit here is terrifying. What's up?
That's a Rough Rider.
Dog? Oh yeah, she's she has 2 teeth. Look at Draven. Brutal Morningwood putting the PI in Vampire.
Yep.
She's a Mexican American.
It definitely looks like she's on something.
I've seen this woman on every episode of Cops. Marby Dog, Earl is a serial killer. Yes. I would venture a guess to say he's killed about 3 or 4 methed out hookers.
Says it all.
Is there one? Okay, hang on. We'll share that one. Winning, not grinning.
Bad.
How many shots would it? I would rather die in the gutter. Manliness. I mean, I just.
I could be wrong.
If that was my, I mean, if that was my fucking, if I just
No, I don't think I will.
no. All right, here, hang on. Let's. Oh my fucking God!
I think it's a face mask, honestly, but it's still bad.
Hang on, we'll stop sharing that one. We'll share this one. All right.
Because there's one before it, and it looks the same.
There we go. Oh,
yeah.
Juice.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's a fucking Halloween costume, because if not, all I can think of right now is, He-Man, you bumbling oaf! You think you can stop Skeletor?
That was after a very, very successful night of partying. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Maybe a week.
Yeah, I would rather be fun. Oh,
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Yeah.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
this is fucking just disturbing on every fucking.
At least she did makeup, I think. Could have been after a birthday cake party. Who knows? Who knows what people do for meth?
I have a good idea what she does for meth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna venture a guess and say it's pretty much anything.
I'm just surprised there isn't any, like, pictures from the family or something on here or whatever. I don't know.
She's in a Salem witch.
Of, like, how bad, like, the injuries and shit were.
Right? She looks like a Biden voter out of the grave. Hey, Becky Brown, welcome.
What's up, Beck?
Let's see here. Let's go. Let me close this tab out up here. Oh, this is funny. I want to talk about this because Draven is Draven's a gamer, and I want to share this because this is a gaming related article here, and it's over on Bounding. There we go.
Okay.
And it is, here we go, right here.
What the hell's going on? I'm getting...
Your seizure.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, I was about to go into epilepsy.
I don't know why the hell it did that. Holy shit.
Because it's bounding into comics, and every time I go to bounding into comics, like, all these pop-ups happen, and I can never get it to work. Oh, there we go.
I'd have to, I
love you guys.
I should have turned on Surfshark.
Why is there an angry black man staring at me, Eats Up? What's going on?
Well, look, because Melanin Gamers launches The Watch, a digital community watch designed to eliminate racism in the gaming community.
Oh boy, so that means they're going to inflate it. That's great. Every time they try and combat something, they're like advertising it. Fuck you people. Just leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
And that always seems to be the case, right? Okay. Is there racism in the world? Yeah. Everybody's going to be at least 2% of an asshole. That's just the way things are. But it's not like that massive of a problem that we need institutions in this day and age fighting against it. Whatever happened to a case-by-case basis? Whatever happened to having a second skin? Just dealing with it. Who gives a shit? The only reason they put these kind of groups together is to create problems, because you have idiots coming out of liberal indoctrination centers with gender studies degrees and all this other crap that nobody needs to. And they need to have something in order to facilitate jobs for these useless degrees. And one of them is creating groups to create problems or combat problems that do not exist, but want to inflate or exasperate things that are pretty much under control. And racism is one of them. It's pretty much under control. You can tell who the asshole is, at this point in this day and age. And when you're talking about gaming, especially competitive gaming, everybody talks shit. Everybody. You don't even have to be a racist or a sexist to talk shit. You're just talking shit because you get in somebody else's head, and that's a part of winning a game.
Yep.
I just don't understand this shit. It's all about creating problems.
I do. I look at it like, so if you're complaining about this, wait, this says it all right here. Melanin Gamers, a self-described team of BIPOC streamers dedicated to improving diversity and inclusion. There's the problem right there. So we've got all these buzzwords in the first, this is right here.
Yeah, can we get all of these people in a small 10 by 10 room with a balcony that I can piss off of? Because that's about what this whole group is going to be worth. Just being pissed on. They're just there to create problems. I'm sick of these acronyms too. They're useless. It's here, like you said, just a bunch of red flags and a bunch of buzzwords just to create problems, create issues. That's it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rage out.
No problem.
My buddy just moved back home, and he works for like corporate, like supermarkets, like helps get like distribution and like makes deals with them. And he was telling me about the whole diversity thing. Their analytics show that makes them money, and that's why they're pushing this shit. From what he was saying,
I don't know how they could think that.
I don't either. I tried to explain that to him. I'm like, dude, I don't see how, because the stocks and stuff of everything that is doing this stuff are like dropping, like going. They're losing. Looks like they're losing money. And the way he talked, the stocks is just play money for them. They don't give a shit. Like.
No, they don't care.
Well, they're losing momentum on it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they're worried about these people on Twitter spending money, and it's like you're barking up the wrong tree because those people don't spend money.
And he also thinks that like, which is ridiculous because he supports that don't say gay bill or whatever, or well, he's against it or whatever. And he was trying to tell me that he thinks that parents are basically like creating racists and like people that hate these other demographics. And I'm like, that's not the case. Like, yeah, there's, like you were saying, there's shit people. Sure, they're going to do that. But the vast majority of people aren't doing that. They're teaching their kids tolerance and, accepting of these people. So you can't use that excuse.
Well, a lot of people are, absolutely. And first off, Becky, what are you trying to say? Does a princess need to get saved? What kind of gender role are you trying to enforce here? What are you saying? It's just no. You're right, Angelus. But okay, like I know someone who says a self-proclaimed racist, and she dates black guys. Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, there's a whole bunch of contradictions out there, and you can be a person who understands. I'm a realist, not a racist. First off, right? I realistically understand that certain cultures or certain regional cultures create certain behavioral patterns. Okay, that doesn't mean that I hate people based on those behavioral patterns. I just hate assholes. And right, you know what I mean? Like, so the resurgence, which isn't really happening. The resurgence of racism isn't coming from like normal people. It's coming from your weirdos, your blue-haired weirdos on Twitter. And it's coming from your far leftists. It's coming from
this
people.
Guy's been to college and gone through the whole
Right. The whole indoctrination process.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
And then he like tries to like he's like one of my best friends, but he like tries to say that he like doesn't fall for the indoctrination and the stuff that it's like, dude, I'm listening to him and I'm thinking like, dude, everything you're saying is basically falling in line with everything that they're doing.
Right. Well, it's the creation of a problem. Okay, so you're always going to have. This is one of the things that the far left extremists of any kind go after. They go after the consistencies in human behavior. Tribalism is a part of human behavior. It is just what we do. We feel safe in groups that we are comfortable with, that we know well, and they go after people in those tribal bubbles and say you're a racist because you don't interact with this or that. Well, maybe you've never had a chance to interact with this or that. Maybe you've never been exposed to that. Maybe you had a bad experience with one person from that type of culture and you're just like, I don't want to try that again. Mm-hmm. They always go after the consistency of human behavior, that undefeatable enemy, which is just human nature. And then they exasperate the problem by trying to inflate it into something that it is not. And that is what groups like this are trying to do. A person who is playing Call of Duty will go after you not only with skill of gameplay, but also mental manipulation, trying to tear you down, trying to destroy your confidence or distract you from the game. They're going to use terms and they're going to use things that to try and find those buttons to press in you, whether that's a derogatory statement or a racist terminology or something. That's what they're going to use. It doesn't necessarily mean that racism is rampant. It means that there are competitive people out there using every advantage that they can to win a game. Mm-hmm. And that is human nature. So they're going to try and exasperate that into a problem that does not exist so that they can be the heroes of a problem that they are creating.
My thing also now is like maybe back in the Xbox days, like you had a lot of this because like there was no open lobbies, then there was no like party chat. But now there's party chat. If you have a well-oiled squad or, that's destroying people, you're not in with all the randoms talking. You can only hear your squad talking. So it's like, how is this even an argument? I don't even understand how they can even bring this as an argument when the vast majority of people play in a party.
Because you're a bigot, Angelus, and you don't understand the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
What the hell's wrong with you, Draven? I need you to denounce your white privilege right now. Denounce it right now, damn you.
Shit. I got white privilege. My powerful battle bail me out.
You can walk. I can walk in and at least, or as long as I take under under $999, it's perfectly fine. We're all fine. It's just fine. You're stealing.
Three strike rule where like. It's fine and up until the third strike, and then you're good.
Yeah,
right.
See, you're good. And
like
after that...
Fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's like Marby Dog just said, racism is everywhere. It's like, America didn't invent it, and, we're not even the worst practitioners of it. Yeah, it's to a degree, it will always exist. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to act on it or you're going to do something bad to someone else because you have a perspective from the way that you grew up. It's just part of human nature. And I don't think that it's necessarily... It's only bad when it infringes upon someone else's rights or causes harm to them because you're an asshole. Other than that, tuck it in your pants. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to be a fucking decent person. I'm sorry. I mean keep cursing.
No, you're fine. I don't care. You hurt my feelings. No, it is. It costs literally nothing not to be a piece of shit to other people. And it's not that difficult.
Well, that's like
either.
Like the new Resident Evil thing came out, and my gripe is that Wesker isn't Wesker because he's not depicted as how he was. I'm already getting called a racist on Facebook because I don't think he should be black guy. I love the actor; he's great in John Wick, but he's not fucking Wesker. Wesker is literally a parody of fucking Iceman from Top Gun. Like that's the way he should be depicted.
That's pretty hot, Beck. Thanks. Oh, F my life. Don't hate on trees. Don't do it. What sucks is I'm druidic.
Help you out.
Yeah, what sucks is I am druidic, and I go out there and I leave gifts. I pray with to trees and stuff like that. Like I do all that stuff. So you guys really hit home when you pick on me about this, and I hate it. Just wanted to let you know, I'm not trying to keep it going. I'm just saying you're hurting me on a spiritual level. Okay, here you go. All right.
If there's a hole in that tree, you know Walton's been there.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Natural born holes in trees are sacred, Draven. They're sacred, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's why
it's not sexual. It's nothing to do with sex.
Sometimes
Walton
sex is
just
sacred.
Walton's sitting back right now and going.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
God damn it.
It kind of is, I think. It kind of is. He's like, they're going motherfucking hard in the paint.
Why did I have to be the tree guy?
Ritual. He has a whole ritual before he
There is rituals involved.
It's
all right.
Sacred.
Yeah. Yeah, and they all have a different meaning.
His sacred melding with the trees. There we go.
I meditate around them. Oh my god.
The mind meld of the trees.
Yes.
I'm not explaining myself anymore to you people. Okay. Damn it.
We're a bunch of intolerant bigots.
Yeah, all right. I'm a tree-loving hippie. Leave me alone.
What a Trey. Last time I was in the barbershop with Trey, I said something to him and he called me a dirty hippie.
No, he didn't.
he hears me say it all the time, and you know the South Park thing. I say, "Goddamn dirty hippies." So Trey, he's sitting there. He goes, "Oh, what a dirty hippie!" And Jeremy the barber just started laughing.
That's great.
Let's see. What could be more racist than expecting a lower standard of a peer based on their skin color? Right? It's the soft bigotry of low expectations.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. $5 super chat. Thank you, Marby Dog. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. For a $5 super. Do we have super chat bumpers over here? We'll have to switch brands here for just a moment, and we'll go over here we'll go to Rogue. And let's see. You know what? I'm feeling saucy. It's Saturday night. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Release the Loja. Wait, let me pause we gotta pause the music though. I mean, you can't. Oh shit! Now I gotta switch brands again.
I didn't even realize the music was playing. I tuned it out.
Yeah, I left on the fucking elevator music, man. Here we go, right here. So $5, Marby Dog. Release the Loja. Yes, we will.
Yeah. 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
And I'm not drinking it.
Who would you believe?
Robert Loja? Calcium.
Will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine. It's got calcium. Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh no, it's sweet. You'll like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loja. Whoa, Robert Loja.
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loja.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
New Minute Maid orange tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine.
Billy, your mother's right.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Then I'm not drinking it. This is great. If you say so. Darn it, wait.
See, Dad should be worried. I've seen that look. Mom is totally doing Loja.
Oh,
totally.
yeah. Robert Loja is fucking Billy's mom. Like,
absolutely.
She's a fox. She's a fox, too.
Yeah. Yeah, and the kid's been holding it down and not saying a word because, you know, like he even dissed his dad. Was like, I don't believe you. I believe the dude that Mom's actually sleeping with.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of what when the kid's dad comes home, like, and he's hanging out with Robert Loja. This is kind of what the scene looks like.
Not Big Daddy. It's regular Daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, except Robert Loja is not a black man, but you know.
You never know.
Becky Brown says Walton is hard for trees. Okay, here a cactus for Walton. Oof.
You son of a bitch. No.
Look at Frankie. What's Walton's favorite Jackson 5 song? A, B, C, ding, ding, easy's 1, 2, 3, you and me.
Thanks, Frank. Missed you, buddy.
Brutal Morningwood, melanated trees?
Brutal.
Chris Underwood, 2, sweet. What's up, brother? Hail.
Hail, brother.
Chris has been a subscriber to mine on YouTube since like 2006 when YouTube started.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Godzillionaire. We released the Loja, brother. We released the Loja. Let's see. Walt wanted to be one of those stormtroopers in Return of the Jedi slamming into a tree. Goddamn.
Now I'd have driven better.
I feel like I've had to I feel like I've had to use this one already. But it's just like let's see, wait. No, we won't use that one. That's too late now, but we'll use that. There we go. Some Nelson.
Thank you.
Some Nelson. You're welcome. Billy's mom has got it going on. She does.
Yes.
Billy's mom equals Bukkake Queen. Oh
yes.
My God.
God damn.
Billy's mom's a dirty girl, isn't she? See how much more interesting Billy's mom is than in a commercial from like what the 19. I can't remember how old that commercial is, but it's fucking old. More than the melanated gamers fucking click over here.
Mm-hmm.
I see Blizzard is mentioned in this article. Go figure.
Oh, of course.
Ever since the scandal thing, they've been like overcompensating with all this bullshit.
Absolutely, someone was stealing breast milk out of the Blizzard fridge. That's insane.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
There was an article I did on Rogue like 6 months ago. There was like some woman was leaving her kids pumping all day and leaving the kids breast milk in the fridge, and somebody kept coming in and stealing it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they didn't even provide her a room, like a milking room, so she had to like find some place to milk. But the nerds still found it at Blizzard. Bigots.
Titty milk.
They were just thirsty. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you need some titty milk.
Trying to cure some osteoporosis.
Right. I think that's what it was. Fucking bunch of weird. That's as bad as that girl that worked for. You guys remember that fucking the bunch of the channels did videos on her. A day in the life of somebody at LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
and she was Jesus. What am I doing up here? And it's like they pay this girl how much money a year? Like Jesus, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I got my cucumber water, and then I got I said, what the fuck? Like they have like
Burger
a
King's
quiet.
got it right.
Oh yeah. If they want to, of course. Yet only 20%. Dude, who is it? Wendy's. I think it's Wendy's Twitter account is fucking savage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that, or no, it was which pizza one was it? Like DiGiorno or something? They're like it was during the why I stayed, like for the domestic violence thing or whatever. It was like hashtag why I stayed for the pizza. It was like Jesus Christ, I love it.
Yep.
Like that fucking, it's beautiful savagery. Let's see this. Activision Blizzard to discuss long-standing racism prevalent in games like Call of Duty and discuss how to make a much-needed change. Melanin Gamers asserted. Spotlighted in a powerful 41-second video. The watch is a rallying cry for all gamers everywhere to stand in solidarity, be an ally, and join the movement to end racism in gaming.
Yeah, they did that back at Gamergate. Didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is fucking hilarious. Have you guys seen this video?
I don't know.
I've
seen some of these videos where like the one guy's like, I'm gonna beat your ass with a flip flop and some shit.
This is like every racial epithet you would ever hear in like basically like a Halo chat back in like 2007.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, this is like playing Halo, fucking what, 15 years ago?
Even early like Modern Warfare lobbies like were like that.
Yeah, these people are insane if they think this kind of crazy shit is ever going to go away. There's always going to be people like this, and they're just doing it to be edgy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. To troll or to get into your head when you're playing a game. Like I said, that's a part. The psychological domination is a part of playing competitively.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to stop, and that's why I said it's like they set up to fight something that will never stop. It's like an enemy that will always be there, a struggle that will always happen, because you're always going to have people who are acting in those ways, and it's just competition. Are there probably like 5-10% of people out there that are doing it just to be racist douchebags? Absolutely, the human race is full of assholes. It's part of our nature, but it's not what they're trying to conflate it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, these fucking people are nuts, man.
Well, they need a job, ETEP. They got to, somebody's lunchbox was stolen when they were a kid, and they blamed an entire race on it. They had a very damaging experience that they've never been able to get over, so now they're going to take out their frustration on the world. They're going to fight the good fight. Create more problems because they're very twisted and angry inside. Inside that tough masculine exterior is a little boy just in the fetal position, sucking on his thumb, holding his baba and clutching that blanket. And they're going to let the whole world know that they're not scared anymore. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. It's man children and women who have never grown up. It's people who are just so defeated inside and so scared, and they're at home beating their girlfriends or taking it in the hoo-ha, because they've never been able to grow as people, and so they have to fight everyone out there. They have to create problems. They have to do things like this in order to feel better about themselves. Mm-hmm. And it's freaking sad, because all I want to do is play a game. Please shut up, BIPOC gamer, melanin, whatever the hell you are. Sorry, my bad.
No, next, be real. When was the last good Call of Duty game?
Hey, let's.
The newest Modern Warfare wasn't bad.
Let me welcome Immortal Coil to the stream, man.
Coil!
Welcome, brother.
There's a fly.
It has been a minute, and I heard some fuckers emoting, so I thought I'd toot my 2 cents.
Well, I love your 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, Melanin Gamers called on Twitch streamers and viewers. What is this? I'm just trying to get some context, because I can spit shit regardless. But
yeah, no, you've got a group of it's basically they're trying to this sounds like they're trying to drum up Gamergate 2.0, like it really does, with the forming of this small grassroots group of melanated gamers who are going to end racism in gaming.
And I've noticed this coming up in waves. Okay, you got Game of Thrones. That's doing that whole they're reinventing the Valerians, right? And then you got Star Wars with Reva, and then now you got this. So what's the pattern? What are we noticing about how they're trying to speak to us and in specifics, and how they're trying to position races against each other instead of a united humanity? What's going on, buddy?
Well, it's been the same thing that they've always been doing for the last, at least that we've noticed in the last 10, 12 years. But it's been going on longer than that, and that is keeping people divided. You look over here. Please look over here, not at the man behind the curtain. And conquerable and divided and fighting one another instead of the real problem makers that, somehow get elected during years when laptops are released with pictures of them doing things.
Yeah. And then you're a dribbly baby in a diaper.
Right.
World.
Yes, sir, Immortal Coil. Yeah, we're on the same page. I forgot that, Coil. How you been, brother?
It's been a minute. I've had my own side items going on in life, but it's glad to be with you guys again. Angelus, you're a strong motherfucker. I've seen you, but ETEP and Walton, you guys are my boys.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you jumped into the chat, man.
Yeah.
No, there you go, Frankie. I got the elevator music back, my brother. There you go. There, we got the elevator music back. Let's see. Yeah, these people are. Oh shit! I popped St. Floyd up on the screen. I didn't realize I did that.
Fentanyl, baby.
Dude, and how about fucking Young Rippa making $2 million?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Days.
and it's fucking triggering all these weirdos. And it's funny too because Ripper, hey, if you don't know, Ripper, hey, he's a black guy. And he's not an insane leftist, which is funny because that's what they try to paint. Like all these leftists try to say, oh, these black people are all on our side. And it's like
every fucking yardstick mark that they want for their side, this guy has knocked completely out of the park. But because he does not butt fuck their narrative, and can I say butt fuck on your channel? I don't know.
I've already cursed a bunch of times already.
Then it
you're
doesn't
fine.
count because he's not for their team, which is a shame because this is like a shining example of how creative people and audiences can come together and how it doesn't matter about skin color or creed or nationality and blah blah blah, but they're gonna ignore it. Except for
I think that in some cases actually that does matter. I mean, with someone like Eric July who doesn't fit that narrative, to have a black libertarian, I think he's libertarian, speaking out against the narrative is kind of more of a powerful message or messenger, not as far as the message, but to the propaganda that's put out there by the far left. I mean, historically that side of the aisle has always been the more racist of the two. Not that there hasn't been racism on both sides, but in order to, you're right. It's very hard to dissuade, to dissuade the message being said from such a messenger when he has a reach that he has. And it also goes out to say that any of you guys out there who are independent creators, build that platform first, because if you build that platform and make your voice loud enough first, then when you put out whatever you want to create, you're going to get what he gets. It's a $2 million in 2 days. That's amazing. Congratulations to him. It's another independent creator in our community who's knocking it out the park and defying the narrative. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Well, and he actually has a good story that he's trying to put out too. And that's the other thing is like, make sure you have sufficient product that you can back. He's not a guy who's just going out and like, I'm making Black Superman. He's like actually thought about his shit a considerable amount of time. And like you're saying, Walton built his audience and made himself familiar and all that kind of stuff. So I'm proud. I'm happy. I think this is a victory for independent voices. It's not just because he's famous or whatever. It's like this is a chance that the underground pushed up, pushed back. How many times, ETAP, have you wrestled for free? Could you imagine getting the big payday?
Yeah, right. I'm actually that's kind of funny because like the promotion I'm going to work for in September is probably gonna this will probably be like my biggest payday ever, and it's their very first show. And they are like the promoter is like my boy. I met him when he was breaking into the business at the tail end of my career. And both, like, the one guy is, he trained with Lance Storm. He's one of the promoters. He's 38 in his body. So he has the eyes of a 70-year-old man because of chair shots to the head, all the retinal damage.
Holy
and
shit.
They know that I can't really wrestle right now. So they're like, hey, we know that you are the best hype man we've ever seen, and we want you to come in and ring announce and do color commentary for us, especially for our first show.
But
and
they
I'm
would
like,
also know your capabilities, right? As far as like, throw you around and what you can, do.
And they already asked me. So at one point, are you going to be all right, like doing a run in and like laying a couple people out? I'm like, I laughed. I'm like, yes,
of course.
But as long as you pay me accordingly.
Yeah, so nobody's going to break chairs across your C7, but you can probably clothesline some other.
Yep.
I don't know what I can say on your channel. Can I swear?
Everything short of racial epithets is fine.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that.
And we have a list of approved racial epithets too. So
yeah.
We'll email you that over.
I love my racial fans. You know, all of you guys are beautiful, and I believe in tasting rainbow. So.
Hail, awesome one. I am now. I'm going to get TFMV2 out first, and then I'm putting out my science fiction series after that. Yeah, everything's pretty much focused. I'm still up north working. I'll be back home probably after the third week of August. And then it's hitting the grind, man. Getting everything right. Getting that book edited, and
it's about damn time.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. It's been a rough road. I was distracted for a minute. Yeah, and everybody has a right to give me shit. That book should have been out 6 months ago, but I want to make sure it's right. I still have 2 more interviews that I need to get done and transcribe those, and then I'm sending it to the editors. And then I want to get working on my science fiction, which is what I wanted to do in the first place, and just building Rogue back up, building my channel back up, continuing on. I have a mission to fulfill. I have not forgotten about that. I am fully invested in the culture war. I am back. I am blazing, and I'm ready to get shit done.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
My sketchbook is Walton going to make a cameo in the Rings of Power. That's where he's going right now.
He's
he has actually left the chat to go make a cameo in the Rings of Power. Correct. He is the first black hard.
I'm sure he didn't spot a tree somewhere.
Yeah, he
was outside.
He is the forerunner of the Ents.
There he is.
I was so ready.
Back.
I was so ready to get shit done that my StreamYard just quit on me. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, sir.
It happened.
You're coming too hard.
It happened.
I did. I'm at a friend's house. I'm like staying outside on their porch, so I'm not trying to wake up the whole neighborhood.
We've been we'll patiently await your book, because you know what? It's all right. You're not out behind a dumpster in
how far
in Jersey,
are you
behind some pizza parlor?
And
I'm so humble. Gargle.
Hail to that, buddy. It's always the closet sausages that cause the biggest problems, isn't it? Yep. And it's good to see someone like Eric July, again, who is real about what he says, who is not a clown, who's not a clown behind the scenes, who's not trying to destroy other people, who's just trying to build something, having such success. Because you're going to get on time, you're going to get good product from him, you're going to get a good story from him, and you're not going to get any bullshit.
How far are you on volume 2? Walton?
I'm like over halfway done, man. It's just the difficulty now is only on the weekends can I really work on it, because during the week I'm so swamped with the installations that I'm doing right now. I'm doing self checkouts for a major East Coast company, and it's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of light construction, a little bit of programming. It's just.
You have the shape of the story. You know where it's going.
I know exactly where it's going. A lot of it's going to
be taken down.
Yeah, a lot of it is a rehash of everything that happened in 2018, 19, and then I'm also, I did a lot of interviews, so it's perspectives from people who were involved in it, like Abu Nas, like people that were in this thing.
Who you're interviewing? Like, give us a little tease.
I went up Midnight's Edge, talked to them, talked to a lot of the Dark Council, because I like those guys. I've always been supportive of those guys, and a few other people. It is something that I'm trying to project, that there were a lot of different people involved in TFM, not people that just called themselves Fandominists, but were around during that time, who were all trying to fight against that narrative that we were all being labeled with. So it's it's called the Fandominus Volume 2, because it's about that era and it's about what's going on around it. But the landscape was much larger than just people who called themselves Fandominus. You had people out there like Mahler, who was never called himself Fandominus, but him and the EFAP team, they've been involved in this thing since the beginning. Like
huge impact.
Right. SC Reviews, this John Talks, there's a whole lot of people that are involved. So it needs to be, I'm trying to do it in a way that it shows you what the community what the community that came up in this grassroots backlash, what they were, the different perspectives, and how much impact it really had. Because there's a lot of people right now that have exploded, and there's some voices that haven't, that are still, in the low thousands. But it doesn't really, the number count doesn't matter. I think what matters is that the collective energy that it took in order to displace or fight against this, this culture war that came at us,
right,
through our escapism.
Population that pushed back and made a fucking dent.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Say what the fuck you want to say. We shook the entertainment world for a minute. All of us did that. Everybody in this chat, everybody on this panel, everybody that supported it, everybody that was around it, whether you called yourself Fandom Menace or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, hail the fourth wave, bro. Absolutely. That's just what we do. So it's just I never thought I'd do nonfiction. I never thought I would do a contemporary history series, but I just think that this is very important, and it has to be done right. It's just, the story has to be done right, and I'm not throwing jabs at anybody other than who we have been fighting in entertainments. Those far leftists, those idiots on Twitter, the people that have been trying to call us and label us things that are not true. That is the enemy. Yeah. That's the enemy. I think that people will be very satisfied when I begin to fulfill this, and I'm looking forward to hearing the comments, and looking forward to hearing what people think.
For people like Pete for hosting floors where people like us can come up and just say, like, here's our product, here's what we're offering as an alternative to the fucking bullshit that you're asked to pay $30 a month for.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. It comes down to independent creators, independent voices. Like everybody on this panel, everybody in this chat, whether you got a channel or not, we've all added to this culture war. We have all added our own, perspectives and our own energy, and lent it to everything that we've been fighting against. And and of course, there's some bad actors out there, humble bad actors out there that do not. You know what? No, but swing down, baby. I'll take advantage. I'm more worried about growing me. I'm more worried about us as friends. I'm more worried about us growing our own brands, becoming successful ourselves. If anything comes in the way of that, we're gonna run them the fuck over, because we are better people inside and out. And we just have to keep being that, and keep fighting, and keep our eye on the prize, and make sure that carrot in front of our face that we're always trying to go after is success, bettering ourselves. Yeah. That's our main objective. That's my main objective.
I take wide steps and my nuts go back and forth, and they will run over people who are inconsequential.
I feel you, bro. Yeah, just yeah. Swing them, brother. Swing them.
Yes, sir. What up, Pete?
Oh no, you're fine, brother. You're fine. I'm sorry, my sketchbook, man. Like I said, that's Google doing that shit. That's YouTube. We don't censor any comments here at all. So that's all on them. Like I said, they blocked Papa Cotton from my channel completely.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's he's like only minorly offensive.
Papa Cotton takes no shit. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, he suffers no fools.
Nah, he suffers no fools.
Me too. It was Abu Nas or whatever. I couldn't comment or do anything in his fucking chat, and he didn't block me. It was YouTube that fucking did whatever their shit was.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. Like I said, YouTube. I'm not saying I'm not that big of a channel, So do I really? Do I think they're fucking with me to a certain extent? Yeah, because everything I do gets hit with ad suitability, every fucking live stream, and then I have them review it, and it gets overturned usually. But yeah, it's fucking Hurricane Susan versus Etep Lee. I'll knock that bitch out. I'll fight her and Kathleen Kennedy. Wait a second. Hang on. Wait, where's it at? Hang on. Here it is, right here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Scumbag Doomtep. Yes, I'm here with you with my Mr. Peanut monocle to tell you
A breaking piece of news that you've never heard before. For the past 8,947 days, 57 minutes, and 13 seconds. 14, 15, tomorrow morning at 8:15 Eastern, Kathleen Kennedy will be fired. This comes from my sources inside Reddit. I mean, Lucasfilm, of course.
What about your other voices?
Which other voices? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know, Bugs Bunny and, you know, those other guys.
What other fucking voices is this fucking guy talking about? Brian Last? Jesus, fuck, where's Hawaiian Brian Last? I need a piece of pizza.
Look at that neck fat.
I think that man just had a stroke.
He did, baby. That motherfucker did.
Who's in a containment field? I can't tell.
We have to keep Mr. Beans in the containment field, or else. Oh, so I didn't tell you my fucking cat tried to play. Look at me, I'm a Carradine in a hotel room alone. The other morning at 5 a.m. My wife wakes up. Yeah, she wakes up. And the fucking cat's got the curtain or the cord from the blinds wrapped around his neck, and he's bouncing off the wall trying to get onto the table so he can work this thing off his neck. Yeah, fucking Mr. Beans. I'm like, and she says the dog Natty and Meech, the other cat, are just sitting there staring at him. I'm like, so they both agreed. They were just like, fuck it, we're gonna let him die. This is it.
That's awesome.
This be our final battle.
Yep. They're like, we've had enough of this little shithead.
Mm-hmm.
Hail, Admiral Tiberius, brother. Good to see you, man.
Hail, brother.
What awesome one. The last chat took me 4 times to get my words changed to get seen.
Damn.
I'm seeing your comments.
Them Google moderators are working overtime.
Yeah,
man,
4
they're
times a
fucking
charm. Maybe you needed 4 times to rephrase it, so that can be a blessing too.
Right? Yeah, Big Meech is the fucking best. He's going to the vets to get all these mats out of him here in like a week.
Twitter does that to me too sometimes. Like I'll tweet something and it doesn't tweet it out, or I'll use a GIF and it doesn't tweet it out, and then I get rid of the GIF and do the thing, and then it's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm on Twitter and I'm replying to people who I wish that my comment would show up and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Twitter. I haven't been. What's that? Yeah, that's the Orville. I haven't got to see any of the new fucking season yet.
I actually don't have access to Hulu, and I'm pissed off about it.
I've seen up to episode 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I've seen the last season, but every time somebody puts out a video and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is actual Star Trek," I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, and
I'm
not
bad things about this season now.
Yeah,
so I'm right before the episode in question.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's episode 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I got to catch up on this because I want to get back on PJ's streams on Thursdays, because I was on it all last year reviewing the old episodes, man. And shout out to Orville Nation, shout out to PJ. Dude is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, he's such one of the nicest people I've met.
If you're an up and coming channel, make friends with that guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's a great dude.
PJ's been a supporter of me since I first came on the scene, man. We've been talking the whole time, and I'm lucky. We're lucky to have him in the community. Mm-hmm. Straight up.
It's one of I gotta watch the first 4 episodes of. That's another thing I gotta watch Terminal List, because me and Nano Reaper are going to review Terminal List.
That's the one with Chris Pratt, right?
Yes, sir. and I've avoided every fucking spoiler for that.
What's that even on? I haven't even watched it or seen anything.
Amazon.
Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime, which I just got, which is dope because I ordered my new Yankees hat, which will be here Tuesday.
Are you gonna watch that fucking Lord of the Rings shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man.
And Walton, I know that's dear to your heart, man. What?
He has a hankering after Batwoman, so he needs to find something to fill the void.
Well, I'm also watching House of the Dragon.
Oh god, I might actually watch that.
How are we gonna deal with this shit? So,
how is it so? ETEP, how is it so far? I haven't had a chance to watch anything.
Which one? I haven't seen any
House
of
of the Dragon
on the list yet. It didn't come out yet, did it?
Mm-mm.
No,
it's not. It doesn't come out till August. August or September.
Boiler room, but like these guys, they're already playing all the. I mean, you've seen the videos from like Nerdrotic and Disparu and those guys. They are going hardcore on identity politics and diversity and representation.
Well, we knew they were.
Yeah, so I mean, how are they going to do that, but at the same time serve the words of a born in 1930s Roman Catholic World War II veteran?
Yeah, they're probably not going
from England. You know, they're not going to. They're like going to totally pervert that shit, and that is the highest crime that I can think of. Which, aside from like somebody like George R.R. Martin, who stole his 2 middle initials from J.R.R. Tolkien, you got one guy who is getting fucked in the ass after life, and then you got one guy who is complicit in the fucking of his ass. And how do we abide by that, gentlemen? How do we as the fandom menace approach such a problem?
Man, he just called. Oh, go ahead, Angel.
For me, like, I'll give examples of MCU and Star Wars. I don't fucking watch it. I'm gonna let that shit die and fade into obscurity. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm done. Like,
Not in a Kylo Ben way, but like in a Angelus Draven way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should
let it die. Because then maybe in 20 years, we'll get somebody that actually cares about these properties to get them and do them justice.
Okay. Walton?
I was just reading Nick. Nick said, "Hey there, everyone. I've seen the episode that seems to be a bit contentious, but in my view, it's not that bad at all. Even though it ultimately comes down to on the side of there's still room for discussion." Well, I mean, we need that. What everyone needs to do: pick your battleground, pick your show, pick your this or that. You know, because I don't think we can all do it. We can all fight everything at once. Pick what you love and stand up for it. I mean, but Draven's right. Let it die on the vine. That is definitely something that a lot of us have been doing. Tommy, the Guinea Pig Collective, he's of that mind.
Yep.
You know, but on the other side, and Papa Cotton too, he's of that mind. But on the same the opposite side of that token, if we don't fight it and point out the problem, then there's going to be normies out there. There's going to be people out there who just go with it and don't understand that they are being conditioned. There's a lot of sheeple out there. And that's what I'm of the mind of. I'm going to fight it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to grit my teeth, watch this thing. If I do not like it, I'm going to say it. If I do, I'm going to say what I like. I'm going to be honest. But if I see weird identity politics creeping in, if I see anything like that happening, I'm going to point it out. That is the job of what we do, Immortal. That's how I look at it as YouTube commentators. That is what we have to do. And everyone's position on how they deal with it is valid, in my opinion. And the way that I'm going to deal with it is I'm going to review it and talk about what the problem is. That's the only way that you can solve an issue, is if you confront it, have discussion, point out the problem, listen to other people's points of view, and then come to a solution.
Fucking A, sir. So I did this video, and it was about the Northmen versus Thor, Love and Thunder, which are two distinct types of product. And one of them is based on Shakespeare, and one of them is based on Taika Waititi, wipe his fucking bootiti, whatever. but I'm curious. It almost seems like there's a conscious effort to destroy, and how do we as fandom menacers come back against that? What do you think, Pete?
It's basically what we're seeing right now is all deconstruction. It's a deconstruction of mythos. It's a deconstruction of characters. It's a deconstruction of masculinity, of the nuclear family, of the black family, of the black father. The emasculation of the black man in entertainment. Hail Justin Proper. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Let me give a shout out to the chat. What's up, Dog Nuts, Justin Proper, Nick McCabe? Welcome, gentlemen. But that's what it is. It's all deconstruction by nihilists. They're narcissistic nihilists, and they want to. They're imposing their will on our entertainment. And it's funny because they say that, it's just a small vocal minority. It's a small vocal minority of fans. And this isn't, the way they phrase that, it tries to, they're trying to deconstruct what we're doing, what our goal is, and that's simply just to have good escapist entertainment. So it starts at a level. You look at so calling everybody, putting labels on them, istanphobes. Okay, you're an incel. I get called that all the time. I love it. I just say I've been married for 13 years and I've got a fucking 7-year-old. Why are you calling me an incel? Because I don't like a fucking Marvel show, you smooth-brained fucking retards. I get hit. I use the fucking. I have just an arsenal of photo comment response memes, and one of my favorite ones is, and I do this on Facebook or Twitter. If I see pronouns in the bio, I go with this one. But this is you have to the things that we're doing. We have. We don't just want to talk, we want to create culture. And like I said earlier in the show, we're creating culture. We've got, like, Steven's got his book. We got Vinny, you got Red, you got Katie, you got Chris Fisk. There's so many creators, so many fucking...
Yep.
And now Ripper comes in. And like I said, the thing with Ripper is he's approaching this right. Well, you can't approach this like this guy's an underdog. This guy's not an underdog. This guy's famous. This guy is already he's got, you know what I mean? He's been on but this is what I'm saying. Yeah, in the industry, in the comic industry, he's an underdog. But overall, he's coming in with a huge fucking platform, which is good for him, because look what it did to elevate him already to that next level with his comic book universe, the Rippaverse, which this kind of, he has that audience already. He's got that. So it's tough
for his product, Pete.
I want to see some more stuff. It looks okay. I want to check it out. I want to see some more panels, and kind of get some more info on the story. Without spoilers, obviously. But I mean, it's something that I probably want to see more, but I would have no problem backing if it's something that I like. And like I said, I've backed, I just got Shadow of the Kraken. I've got Red's books. I've got Chris's. I've got Miriam's. I backed Liam's, which I'm looking forward to fucking Wonder Island. I am so looking forward to that. And it's like, I want to, and Jeff, I've got, Stealing. So I got 2 copies of Stealing Solo. I got Woke Busters coming from my man. I backed Walton's. I backed Walton's book. I was like, I got this. I spend my money where my money deserves, where the people that deserve my money and deserve my fucking me putting my faith in them to deliver a quality product.
People that don't hate me.
That's right. And I'm not backing people and Steven, your circumstance is different with the delivery of your book. Shit happens, and ain't nobody faulting you for that. And if they do, fuck them, because you're not out, how many years, Draven, on perks and
I want to say fucking books? 2 years.
2 years
going
behind?
on 3, I think.
Yeah, yeah, probably almost 3 with somebody who's so fucking
I think I got
humble.
one thing from it so far, and that was it. And that was like a while ago.
And okay, so I didn't back it. Salvador sent me a copy of Cyberfrog with a box of toys for Trey because he's like, he goes, I got this and a few other things. He goes, but I backed it at like a stupid high perk, like when Ethan like first started doing the fucking thing. And he's like, and he goes, I never got half the shit I was supposed to get. He goes, I would send him super chats and he would just fucking ignore him. And he's like, I'm done. He goes, I'll send to you. So it's sitting in a fucking box with a bunch of old wrestling magazines right now. But
in 20 years you'll sell it for fucking $20,000 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll buy myself a fucking nice classic car. So you know what I mean.
There you go. I enjoyed the first one. I thought it was pretty good.
But I ain't shitting all over that. It wasn't what I read of it. I didn't get to read the whole thing. It wasn't bad, but the way I look at the thing now, it's like, dude, it's you're taking advantage of people who put their faith in you, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
So where's the line? Where's the line between commercialism and actual drive? You know, like, can we trust anybody to be in charge of their own project for their own fucking reasons and for their own faith?
You absolutely can.
Or is it like one of those things where they just want to make $1 million because they saw somebody else do it and put like a crap piece of,
I think everybody's trying to make money. I think definitely the purpose of, no matter how invested you are in a project or how passionate you are about what you're creating, is, to make money with it, and rightly so. Like, if you have a craft and you're good at it, make money with it. But there is definitely, I would say, a percentage of people who are using it for selfish reasons, or and don't really have the amount of passion they say that they have in either the community that they have grown, the following, or the project that they are invested in. And you also have to take into account that things happen in life. Sometimes projects aren't produced as fastly or as smoothly as you'd like them to, and you've got to take consideration with that. But at the end of the day, it is really all about the backers. This is an independent movement. These are all independent grassroots movements, and that the backers are the most important part of it. Respect your customers. That's what we've been fighting against, is entertainment companies who do not respect the lore or legacy or the people that have loved and supported and, in some aspects, grafted into their lives these imaginative worlds that have been created. That's where the backlash has come, starting in Gamergate to Comicsgate to Fandom Menace to everything beyond. And so, I think that as long as you keep in mind that it is the people who have supported you that are number one, but by that I mean creating a good product, getting it out there, then I think everything's going to be okay. It's just it's the people who just don't care. They're just completely selfish, and they only care about themselves, and they only care about that dollar sign, and they don't give a shit about the customers or the people who have backed them. Though they're the issue. They put a stink on everything, just like every person in Marvel and DC, the people that are making this new Lord of the Rings shit, every Disney, Star Wars, all these people who don't give a damn about the legacy, lore, love that people have had, and only care about projecting their own ists and isms and phobias and crap, and want to spread the hate that they have inside out onto other people. It's just sprayed around like they're just pissing, in every direction. So as long as people stay committed to their project and respect the fans, and listen to the fans whether they like it or not, because everybody's going to have their own ideas or about the creative direction of anything. Then that's what's most important. Respect your fans, respect the customers. That is where you need to be, and as long as that's maintained, I think the independent movements will be fine.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. That's the thing. is the independent artists and creators have to remember that they are they're exactly who their backers are. You know what I mean? It's the same. You were in that position at one point. You were one of those people, and trying to get entertainment from the mainstream who's shitting on you, and it's like, all right, so you step into that creator role, and then you're putting your art out there in the world. So yeah, that's like you said, Steven, you want to treat your backers well, because without them, who are you?
Exactly.
You start from the ground up, and that's why the term fandom menace took on such fire, because we realized our power. Even if, say the Young Rippa got $2 million, and that was off of 19,000 individuals. Those are people who believed in his vision.
Absolutely.
And if you march out something that matches what our internal, compass does, then you will profit from it. All you have to do is speak to your own truth and speak to our truth at the same time.
And my sketchbook 340 says, he said August books will start to go out. That's something that Vinny had said. We were talking a couple months ago. He was like, I think the next time he starts a crowdfunding, he's going to make sure that the book is almost complete. Like everything's almost done before the crowdfunding starts, which is probably the best way to go. Get your project to the point where it's ready, and then start the crowdfunding. That way, when the crowdfunding's over, you can just immediately start fulfillment. That's probably the best way to go.
Because he has the figures and stuff right now, or he did. I don't know if they're still up or not, but I can't, in good conscience, get those figures, and I don't have the book yet.
What's your project, Angelus? I'm not familiar.
Oh, I don't have a project or anything.
Oh.
I'm talking about
in general. Okay,
like the Cyberfrog stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because he has the figures for that, and I was interested, but I haven't gotten my book yet. So it's like, do I really want to put more money into something and then wait even longer for the other stuff, or you know what I mean?
Sure.
Sam McKay makes a good point. He said, "Hail Sam." Because I saw Nick earlier. Sam's here too. Hail McKay brothers. He says, respect for your target audience and an understanding of their needs is very important. Not a lot of that these days. That's it. And I was on a stream. One night, and one of the guys on there, a name came up, and when I mentioned it, because I was like, they're like, well, who do you usually stream with? And I mentioned our Monday night crew, the Horsemen. And somebody's like, oh yeah, that's, talking about Vinny, said, oh, that's the Fulfillment King. And the guy kind of snickered, and I was like, why is that funny, man? I was like, he's banged out 2 books in the last 2 years during COVID. I'm like, you snicker at that. I mean, this man has delivered on everything he's ever said. And the guy just kind of was like, okay. I'm like, don't try to talk about my boy like that. Like he is exactly who the fuck he says he is. I mean, look at the product he just put out. Like I said, Shadow of the Crypt, my copy wasn't upstairs in my living room because I was fucking reading it up there again the other night. If it wasn't so good, I wouldn't fucking have told him, dude, this book. It's incredible. It is such a good fucking book. And like I said, every book I've read from Nerium, Chris, Vinny, and Red, I just finished Red's novel, which is fucking amazing. So now I can read the comic because I was waiting until after I was done with that. So these folks, Edge of Annihilation.
Yeah.
Because Wings of Vengeance is the comic. I'm so ready to read that. And then you got Bonds too. What's that?
Walton was in Edge of Annihilation.
Yeah, me and Culture Casino. Yeah.
Okay.
He was.
Yeah. So and thank God for that. Yeah, and ETEP's right, dude. First off, Vinny is committed to putting out good product. Committed to being one of the best independent creators out there. Just like Red Gaze, Nerium Nova, Chris Fisk, they're all great. Those are all great. Tommy's going to be coming out with something here pretty soon. Can't wait for that to launch. If you look at, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but if you look at the rogues, everybody who has ever been a rogue, almost all of them have great dedication to either their product or what they are trying to provide for you, whether it's a YouTube channel or whatever they're doing. There's good people that came out of this crew, and I'm glad to see that some of them are still here. And definitely, without a doubt, Vinny, Red, Miriam, Chris, all of them, good people. Please check out their stuff. Please help promote it. They are independent creators that you want to emulate, you want to support. When you talk about people in the indie sphere who are trying to do what the industry forgot, what they turn their backs on us. These are good people, good imaginative creators putting out good product, new worlds of imagination. Please support all of those wonderful creators. Good people.
Oh, hang on one second, y'all. Night, manliness, and motivation. Have a great night. Thank you for sending me the article earlier, Wes. Appreciate it, brother. Have a good one, my man.
Have a great night, brother. Hail.
One of my Kazooians. But yeah, dude, we have such a good niche corner. And I can't even call it niche corner of the fandom, because these projects that our folks are putting out, these rogues are putting out, are fucking amazing, like mainstream quality, old school mainstream quality. Remember when entertainment used to be good? And
right.
It's like, and you look at that, and it's like, damn, you can't even just put these folks in a category and say, oh, these are just indie creators. No. They're creators. They may be independent, but they're on par or better than anything you're getting in the mainstream. And
Sure.
Vinny's art books are incredible.
Oh, they're great.
Yes, they are.
He sent me the second one last year for my birthday, so he sent me the volume 1 the other day. And he sent Trey a standee of Anne from Shadow of the Kraken. Which is, those little standees are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I do.
Yeah.
It is. It's so nice to be able to, like I said, put my money behind good people. You know what I mean? And that's why
I'd rather have 400 faithful followers than 10,000 people who are just about riding the dick.
Yep. Useful idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like me for who I am, like me for my content, and then the rest of you guys can go and watch Kenobi Darth Vader.
I read the book. I don't need to see the show.
I will take every simp I can get. Sub to me.
So everybody who subs to me tonight, go to Walton, and then just
come on over. I'll dance for you. Promise. Just come on over.
Walton, I'm your private dancer, dancing for money. What do you want me to do? Oh,
dude, and I have to say, ETEP did a guest star on a fucking Lando Calrissian video that I did, and he pulled it off like a motherfucker, dude. You were like gorgeous on that thing. Your voice was like butter. Like I would grease my shit up and like slide it in, and you were just like, hey, and it was bullshit. Like I sent him a bullshit line, and I was like, listen, this is Lando talking to L337 as the Millennium Falcon, and he's like, hey baby, I know that you can destroy me any second, and and it fucking worked. It was great. So go check out my channel. Dig around, you'll find it.
He said dig around and you'll find it. I can't send links out there in my sketch. If any mods out there could throw a link out for our channels, I'd appreciate that. My phone is about to die, ETEP.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's 2:00. No, that's fine. We've been going for over 2. I think what I'll go around now is we'll go around and I'll kick it over to Walton. You first, in case you saw, because I want your phone to die. Tell the people what's going on, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here tonight. Rogue Entertainment Saturday night. Eats Up and Kulian. Please share our links for his channel. This man is, he's the main event. This is the thoroughbred. This is the voice of Rogue Entertainment. Please give out us, let's get this man up to 3,000. Let's just keep going, keep pushing it. Also, subscribe to all the wonderful people on this panel, Angelus, Draven, and Immortal Coil. Thank you to all and every single person out there in the chat who has been here all night, whether you just stopped through, whether you're watching this later. Hail to you, and thank you for supporting independent creators. That's what we do. Please check out wonderful independent comic creators like Vinnieart, Melanerium, Nova, Red Gaze, Chris Fisk. I'm looking forward to seeing his book, and thank you guys so much for supporting every one of us. I cannot tell you what my schedule is because I can't really say. I'm working out on the road until late August, then I'm coming back full force, and you're going to see Rogue explode like you've never seen it before. Love all you guys. Please remember to hit that like button, share out links to your favorite YouTube creators, support everyone, because we don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise together. I am author Stephen Walton, the fandom menace historian, your historian, born in the tracks of the High Council with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Peace.
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate you being here, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Man, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Next up, we'll go over to Immortal. Here's
what
his
is
link
happening
right there.
What is happening, my savages? You are listening to the throat of Immortal Coil, your oracle of whiskey mysticism. Revolution is my name. And I would like to tell you to come by and see me on Tuesdays on the Supreme Heretic, United Resistance. He is the front line of these pushing back against the people who want to farm your minds for dubious reasons. Come see me on Wednesdays. I got my own show. It's called Savage Spirituality. That is great. And then come and see me on Sundays when we get a little bit more mystical minded and a little bit more into X-Files kind of stuff. And listen, we will take you for a ride. So I appreciate you guys. Hit me up on YouTube, hit me up on Twitter, and we will get you some more information. Pete, you're a good guy.
Thank you, brother.
Speak soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And last but certainly not least, that fandom vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's Angelus Draven.
Hey, guys. You can catch me over on Twitch playing whatever game I decide to play at the time. And then over here on YouTube, I've been doing the wrestling watch parties next Saturday. We will be watching Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor with most of the people on the panel, and then a bunch of others that are, that normally show up. So, yeah, come check us out.
Dude, those have been so much fun.
Oh, I'm loving doing them. Yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing FTR next weekend.
Claudio has a match against Grisham, which is the short dude there in the middle.
Okay.
So that should be interesting too.
Yeah, dude. I was so worried he got injured already. It's so weird calling him Claudio. It's still Cesaro.
It's for the Ring of Honor title too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, people better make sure they subscribe to you and don't get vampire AIDS.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a great night, my sketchbook. Take it easy, brother. Draven, dude, thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for helping me with the monitor.
No problem, anytime.
For those of you joining us late, Draven helped me hook up my second monitor and get that all up and running tonight so that I've got that going. Yeah, and tomorrow I'm just going to tape these seams on this fucking drywall all up and go get the right fucking fabric and for the wall over there and get some carpet for the one in front of me and yeah, start bringing the toys in here and getting it set up and I can start producing again next week hopefully. I got some other shit to do though, but yeah. Jeff Jarrett's going to be at SummerSlam. Oh, J-E-E. Jeff Jarrett.
Really?
Oh yeah.
When are
Yeah,
you gonna
fucking
go
really.
kick some people in the face, man?
September 2nd, I'll be at Super Shogun Pro Wrestling in West Branch, Michigan. My first show in almost 5 years, coming out of retirement. Just do some color commentary and ring announcing for now. In about 6 months, when I'm back in fighting shape, we'll see how it is and if the wife will still divorce me if I get in the ring to actually compete. But yeah, I've been invited by some friends to go back, and if I didn't love these guys so much, I wouldn't do it. I'm perfectly happy being retired from wrestling
when
at
I
this
shake your
point.
hand, I hope you hand me some teeth. You know?
It's a little bag. I keep them around my neck. What up,
Yeah,
Bone?
yeah.
Welcome. But you
Bone,
can find me, Bone. You can find me tomorrow night over on Vinny's channel. I don't know. I might take tomorrow night off and hang out with the wife. You know, I was working down here. She helped me hang some of the drywall today, so. But I'll take tomorrow night. I'll chill with her. Monday night we got Going in Raw. We got the member stream. That's back on track. 7:35 Eastern member stream. 8:35 Going in Raw episode 212 or 213. Then we got, I'll be over on Supreme Heretics, 6:40 on Tuesday. Then 8:05 Eastern on Tuesday. I'm jumping over to my brother, Tony ToneDef's channel for the Monday Night War retrospective. We'll be breaking down a couple of weeks in December of 96. We're getting close to 1997, which is a huge year in professional wrestling, especially in WCW. Wednesday night, back over here for Going Rogue, episode 62. We'll have the members pre-show and the big show at 9:05 Eastern. Tony and I will have on the rookie critic, Jeff, my boy from the Phantom Collective. Big shout out to the Phantom Collective. And also Nick from Echo Base Network will be joining us on that next Thursday. I don't know. I probably will have the day off. And then I might be leaving to go to the cabin. So we won't have a stream on Saturday night, but we should have some content pre-recorded by then to release over the course of a couple days when I'm gonna be gone up drinking and kayaking. So that'll be
Shit. Yeah.
Yep, that'll be fun. So that's it. Marby Dog, thank you for your $5 super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you to all my channel members, all my Kazooians. Hail. Like I said, y'all stick with me. We'll be back on track here soon. We're in the home stretch on getting this place all wrapped up with a bow. Nano doesn't like wrestling. He says it's all trash. I love you, Nano. It's all right. It's all right. It's you're entitled to your opinion.
Some of it is trash, yes, but
yeah,
it's so much
WWE
better
is
watching it
trash.
with these guys.
Yeah, but watch Pete, so he does it right.
I'm all right. I'm decent. I know how to tell a story in the ring and play the fucking crowd, and that's what you're supposed to do. And I looked like I belonged in the ring when I was wrestling. So
okay.
That's one of the things, man. You get these guys out there, and you can tell it's like you don't belong in the fucking ring. Like I felt at home in there. But that's it, gang. That's the show for this evening. If I can get my mouse back down here, I boomered it again. Shit. I'm Kuian of the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all of yous. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. There's the outro. Boom.
Get your own.
Take that, you bitch!
No! What the hell?
How'd you like that?
Hey, joke's on you. I have hepatitis.
Boom! I could do